Hey guys, we're back. Game number 5 between Crown and Finn. Crown currently up by 3 games right now, 3-1 currently. Jon Snow trying to bring it back. Can he, or is this the last game for Finn in this clan war for the Underrated Team League? Now, Kodak is going to be the next opponent for Jon Snow, for Team Crown. He's going to be the teal, blue, whatever. Terran in the upper right on Daybreak and his opponent. Bottom left, once again, the pink Jon Snow. This is a Zerg player, so another ZVT on our hands. We'll have to see how Jon Snow's ZVT is. His ZVZ was pretty damn good, but how's his ZVT? How does he like his map? What's going to happen? We're going to see an all-in maybe to finish off for Crown, or do they feel confident in their player Kodak and his macro game? We'll have to see. Overlord on the way right now. And that's pretty much all that's going on. Unfortunately, the first 3 minutes, they're probably going to just go ahead and set up. I wonder if Kodak's going to go for that 14cc, if he feels very comfortable against Jon Snow, or if, you know, he wants to play it really safe. 16 rack expand. We'll see in a few minutes now. Jon Snow, really the last hope for Finn. Now, you know, at least he stopped the all kill. You know, that's what I'm going to talk about right now. He stopped the all kill, right? Their first player from Team Crown was really looking strong. He apparently just had a bout or something, because he didn't lose. He just wasn't in the next game. So potentially they could have all killed Finn. Not to discredit Jon Snow or anything, but that could have happened. And that's a lot of points in Crown's favor for the Underrated Team League. And, you know, luckily Jon Snow got at least one in there, so the points are at least not that big of a differential. Now, our drone is coming in right now. He's going to scout the 14cc it was, and 16 barracks coming down right after it, so apparently Kodak does feel rather confident in at least his mid-game against Zerg, so that is great to see. Attacking the Zerg, or the drone. SCVs are so scary with the little drill, and this drone, seriously, the Zerg players love to just harass Terran players, apparently, in this clan war. It is just going to town, trying to do everything it can. It does want to see what that was, though, so yeah, he went back up, said, alright, that's another barracks, and that's very telling. He's going to need to, you know, be a little more prepful. Now, he did go for the 3rd hatch before pool, so this is what we saw in our last CVT a few games ago. The Terran player went for a 14cc, the drone scouted it, did a lot of harassment, got a lot of head in economic terms, and then went for that 3rd hatchery before pool and was able to get away with it. This time, Kodak has 2 racks instead of 1, so this can be at least a little bit punished if Jon Snow doesn't play his cards correctly, or safely, I suppose. But then again, Kodak could just be doing this in case, on the other hand, Jon Snow decides to go for something like type of 2-hatch aggression to punish the 14cc. 2 racks could just be defensive. But it does look like he's not rallying them, so that seems to be the case. Now, 2 gases are going up, so he is planning for the macro game. I do believe 2 gases, you know, that's pretty long-minded set. That completely messed up. That has the long-term goals in mind, is what I meant to say. 2 gases, that is. So we'll probably see him go up to a factory very, very soon. And no bunker yet, which is a little dangerous. He doesn't know. No, he does know. Alright, so never mind, not as dangerous. He saw the 3rd hatch with, I think, the scouting SCV. So that is fine and dandy, no problem. Oh, wow. Nice scouting by Jon Snow. That would have gone by unnoticed by me. 100% I can guarantee that. But Jon Snow plays a lot more games than I do. Probably has this happen to him a few times. Now, that was really just a nice creep and then provide a safety point for any aggression that Kodak wants to do. With Hellions or just Marines. It's something that I think QXC really made, like, really popular. He put, like, a blog about it and described how to do it and stuff like that. But Jon Snow was like, nope, that's not happening. Nope, nope, nope. That also could have been for, like, hopping with bunkers, but once you see the lings and the bunker's not, like, half done, it's a little... You're probably not going to get away with bunker hopping at this stage in the game, at least. Now, Jon Snow is up by 20 supply. It's pretty normal, though. He's getting 10 drones and, ooh, 3 gases. See what he does with that, actually, later. This Overlord in very, very good position right here. Going to see everything that comes out of Kodak's base. Yeah, everything, pretty much. Xel'Nagas are not taken by Jon Snow, but that's not the worst thing in the world. As long as he sees this, he pretty much sees everything. It is possible that Kodak metagames them a little bit and like sends the Hellions over there, but that's probably not going to be the case. Oh, I almost hit B again. That would have been horrible. Now, he doesn't know about the 2 gas. No suicidal overlords, anything like that. Oh. Oh, what are you doing, Kodak? What are you doing? That is going to be a Hellion Marauder 2 base, so this is a good build, too. And by good, I mean really, really powerful. So we'll have to see. It's all going to be up to Jon Snow, really, to defend this. And really, you either need, like, a really good Baneling control, and you do want Banelings, or you're going to need Ling and Roaches. And luckily, he is getting a Roachborn. He's probably anticipating the Hellion Banshee harass that's really popular, or at least Hellions. But now they're going to be at least a little bit helpful. They can snipe off Hellions here and there if they overstep past the Marauders, and then, you know, it's that balancing act. Lings for the Marauders, Roaches for the Hellions. That's what they are. And he's also getting a Baneling Cess, so he's actually going to set up pretty nicely for it, but he does see Marauders and 2 Hellions popping out, as well as, well, actually, no, 5 more Marines. I thought those were SCVs. They are not. So this attack isn't, like, super, super scary, but it can, snowball is the word. It can snowball. There are still these 5 Hellions out here that have been trying to harass and poke and prod and whatnot. Haven't really got anything done. As you can see, the drone count's pretty impressive. 57 at this point in the game. It's pretty good. So, but they're still going to be very deadly for the Lings. The Banelings are being morphed. Oh, 11 Banelings right now. Actually, that's going to be enough if he gets a nice surround. Scan cleans up the creep tumors, and here we go, actually. Jon Snow thinks this is the time, and he has a lot more Roaches than I thought he did. He's actually surrounding the army with Roaches. You don't see that often. And, well, actually, he doesn't actually surround the Hellions. So this Hellions, at least 3 of them, 2 of them get away, but that went way in favor of Jon Snow. Now, Jon Snow is backing this up with 20 Lings, so he wants to continue the aggression. 30 Lings. He's probably going to morph some of those into Banelings and just go ahead and attack Kodak. Now, Kodak does have some pretty nice production inside his base, so it's very possible for him to defend this. He probably wants to get a bunker or 2, though. I don't know if he can defend this without defense or without static defense. Oh, I don't know. It's going to be a lot of Lings and 5 more Banelings on the way. Well, that's not that many Banelings, but 12, that's more Banelings. 12 more Banelings on the way? Yeah, he's gonna want something more. I don't know what he's doing, but Kodak feels confident enough. Gonna want to target the Banelings. He does target the Banelings at the last second. And he still has at least a few, like a few. He's pulling SCVs right now. He doesn't have that many Marauders. In fact, that Marauder dies. One Marauder's way out from being completed, and Kodak just GG's, actually. So Jon Snow takes that game as well, and it's going to be 3-2 in this clan war. So Jon Snow bringing it back, trying to put his team back on the map right now. So it's going to be 3-2 in favor of Crown right now, and we're going to go into game number 6 in just a second.